I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kenny G Show 317 here in Indy. Yeah, man, I just got off work not too long ago. Yeah, I'm a working man. But I just want to talk a little bit about this NBA trade. I seen that Marcus Smart went to Memphis. Porzingis went to the Celtics, and Tyus Jones went to the Wizards. And a few picks were thrown around here and there, right? Ultimately, I think Celtics got majority of those picks, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, what does this mean for Memphis ultimately? Um, I think Memphis got I think Memphis got a jewel. Um, this is exactly what they needed. Somebody that's gonna hold people accountable. Um, Foremost, I like Marcus Smart leadership ability. He had 9 years with the Celtics, and it seemed like he um, really rallied their team and was able to push guys to different levels. He stood out on the perimeter. He was the defensive player of the year. I think in 2022, 2023. Um, that hasn't been done in a while by a guard. I think that was dope, and I think they're getting a leader, and I think that would benefit Ja Morant in the long run as well. Um, Somebody to be able to calm the party down, get everybody back focused. Because Memphis has a young bunch. Uh, Desmond Bain, Ja, and then you're talking about what's the other guy, defensive player of the year? I want to call him Daryl Jackson. Hopefully, I'm not mistaken by his name, but those are some good players. But you missing that key ingredient, um, some leadership, level head, and he's that guy. And from his tweets, it seemed like that he's looking forward to being there, um, and putting his stamp on the team. And I know he's going to be starting while Ja Morant is gone for those 20-25 games. So it's definitely going to be something that's definitely useful to them. And I think that was a smart trade on their behalf. Now, the Celtics. The Celtics, the Celtics, the Celtics. God damn it. I'm gonna tell you something about the Celtics. Now, first, let me go back. Let me go back to Memphis because I want to talk about Memphis as far as the playoffs. Once again, they shouldn't have been put out the first round, but they were. They were put out the first round by the Lakers, and I'm gonna say this: like, you can have all the talent in the world on the squad if you don't have no leadership, and you don't play defense, and you don't do the small things, especially in the playoffs where the game slows down a little bit. and all your flaws are exposed, you have to play chess in the playoffs. And I'm not no professional basketball player, or even a transcendent high school basketball player, but I have years of watching the game. I played in some community centers, church leagues. Nothing on that on the NBA level, but I have watched the game for a minute, and the game is different in the playoffs. You need a person, or maybe a couple of guys, maybe two, that have that veteranship and be able to notice when you got to slow the game down and when you got to speed it up. Like, I think that Memphis liked that against the Lakers. Um, Even with Ja hurt, I believe truthfully that on paper you would look at both of those teams and I think that at least Memphis will win at least 3 games. Two, I would definitely give them two, um, but they shouldn't have got beat like they did by the Lakers. That's just my opinion, and that's not taking nothing away from LeBron or Anthony Davis. It's just with the kind of season that they had, they should have done better matched up with the Lakers. But let's now let's look at the Celtics, right? And I'm gonna put all the focus on the trade Porzingis. Porzingis, he's a very talented player. Let me say that off bat. Very talented. 7'2", 7'3", can shoot the ball, can score. I feel like the Celtics lost a big part of their leadership, and I know they still got Al Horford there, but I think Marcus Smart was a little bit more relatable because of his age and his ability to also show it in his game. You know, when he's trying to galvanize his team, he can show it on the floor. I seen him go to a different level in a couple of those playoff games when Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum couldn't figure out who was going to take the shot. You know, he did. He stepped up and made buckets when they couldn't. You know, so they're going to miss that type of player that he was. That is no longer there. Porzingis, on the other hand, he's very talented offensively. I do worry about his durability. If he could play like he did for the Wizards last season, he had like an all-star season last season with the Wizards. If he could play like that, they definitely gonna be hard to beat. They're probably gonna be top 3, if not the best team in the East during the season. Another thing is, with the Celtics, I question if they should keep Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Is it me? Is it just me, or they don't seem like they fit together well? Like, it's only one ball, right? And I feel like Jaylen Brown, maybe he should switch positions. Maybe he should be a point guard instead of a two guard. I think they should orchestrate that, work that into the rotation a little bit more to see. But once again, he had a lot of turnovers in the playoffs. And I really question his ball handling ability. When it was pressure time, he was losing the ball, like just throwing the ball away and losing. I was like, what the, what the hell is he doing? Like, and that's cool. Everybody don't got great hands. Like everybody ain't got amazing handles. But yeah, I would have liked to see them try to trade Jaylen Brown instead of Marcus Smart, because I feel like they would have got. I mean, they got hell of a value for Marcus Smart, but I feel like they could have got more for Jaylen Brown, and that would have gave Jaylen Brown an opportunity to really show his ass somewhere, to really see if he's really that guy. Because I do believe he has that number one guy ability. It's just how hard he gonna work on his game to get to that level. Like I can see him, like when I watch him play, I can see him like at a D Wade level. Yeah, like a D Wade level, like a Donovan Mitchell level. And you say like Donovan Mitchell, like nah, Donovan Mitchell is that guy. Donovan Mitchell is that guy. Like I feel like him and Jaylen Brown are not that far apart, but he has a more clutch ability. He has a better shooting ability to me than Jaylen Brown. I feel like Jaylen Brown is just as good a slasher as he is, but I just feel like he's more dynamic with his jump shot than Jaylen Brown. Yeah, and Jason Tatum, I feel like he done better this year with taking over, knowing when to just pushing the issue more, and that's all he got to do. Just don't be, you know, so so sharing of the ball. When it's clutch time, you got to take over. Like if you the guy, you got to take over, and they really want him to be the guy. I believe. But Celtics, I don't believe that was a smart trade for them. I would have looked probably at Jaylen Brown more as a token than Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is Draymond Green to the Celtics. So let's see what the Wizards got. The Wizards got, I think, the point guard for Memphis, Tyus Jones. I think that's good for him. Gives him the ability to show if he can be a starting point guard in the league, and I think he can. You know, even with Bradley Beal not being there, he can still show if he can be that guy that can give you 15 to 20 points every night, 6, 7 assists, you know. And I've seen him play a couple times in Memphis, and he had me like, who is this? Who is this guy? And they got another guard. So yeah, I think that's gonna be solid for them. And yeah, so I think who got the best result from this trade. I want to say Memphis, and then the second best I want to say Wizards, and then third I want to say the Celtics. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but you know, I mean that's just my opinion, my take on it. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel, you know, uh, and I want everybody to know that on this channel we talk about various topics. It's just not about sports, but I love sports. People love sports, even people who necessarily were never good at sports. We all know that shit. But you know, um, but yeah, we're gonna talk about all kind of different things on this channel. We just ain't a one trick pony. You understand me? So hope everybody's having a blessed time, blessed day. Peace to the gods. I'm out.